and welcome back to Banter Wars with me, the Prime Minister. Oh, for God's sake, he's done it again, hasn't he?
Adam,
where are you, and what have you got now?
do you want to see my hog?
Oh, God. A hog?
Yeah, my hog.
Your hog?
Yeah, would you like to see my hog?
Is this some sort of innuendo?
It's pink.
Because if it is, I'm going to be very upset and I might swear. I might actually swear. Here we go. Bloody. I hope you learnt your lesson. You sure that's not Molly?
No, it's my hog.
Oh, well, take it away. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
That is Molly.
Near enough.
Oh, it isn't Molly. No, it's close. I was fooled there for a minute. Right. We're going to get in trouble again for taking too long.
Possibly.
I thought we'd solved that problem in the last episode. And I think it was a roaring success. Right, okay, let's just... I'm Prime Minister Adam, and this is Vice President Jim. Look, it says his name right here. Yeah, there it is. I can make it spin. I can make you spin. Well, aren't you going to say something?
Could you just do the battles, please?
Alright, yeah. Right, so we've got Quantos and lazy lacellation. Should we just go? Yeah, let's go.
It's going to be another one of those days, isn't it? I can sense it. Oh, we've lost left to go, and only one of the seeded robots and the Japanese. We've got 7 left. Quantos and Laser Laceration leading the way. The Satan robot and ordinary robots. Blimey. 3. Hot on their tails, though. Let's see if we can spring a surprise or two. Who have we got first, then? We have an ordinary robot. Blimey. 3. We also have Mega SFTW and the Red Baron. 3 of my favourites. Sorry, wrong robot. Mega SFTW gets the first taste of those flipping weapons of an ordinary robot. The first front hinge weapon that's actually useful in this series. I don't know. Red Baron is once again missing from action. AWOL. Now back into it, and Mega SFTW is using that circular saw. Another bullying session by an ordinary robot. It is, let's be honest, an ordinary robot is completely insane. It is wonderful. It makes me feel so young. It makes me feel like spring has sprung in hell. And those were some good flips from an ordinary robot. Mega SFTW, I think it's gone. I think it's dead and buried. Red Baron against the arena wall. Could this be yet another embarrassing performance from the rather unusually shaped robot, Red Baron, now flung against the arena sidewall. Mega SFTW is out of it, counted out, gone, done, you're out of it, bye. And this is just a pummeling. Red Baron, you've got nothing, mate. Unless an ordinary robot gets itself flung out of the arena, which I wouldn't be too surprised about. But there goes someone out of the arena, and it's the Red Baron. A brilliant flip for an ordinary robot. Look at that precision stuff. An ordinary robot will take the 3 points, which will take up to 7. It'll be top of the leaderboard, at least briefly. Observerbot now taking that punishment from the incredible weapons of an ordinary robot. Can it avoid embarrassing itself yet again? Because let's face it, weak. Observerbot, you're an embarrassment to the house robots. You're almost as bad as Fat Knacker. Almost. In fact, the 2 robots that weren't actually made by me are the 2 good house robots, Waffleclaw and Boopy. So let's give them a round of applause. Bit of credit for the actually decent house robots. Well, usually decent. I'm getting distracted again, aren't I? Observer bot, feeling the force of an ordinary robot. Blimey! 3. I do love doing that. One of my favourite robots. I think this could be another embarrassing defeat by an for the observer bot. And let's come on, guys, let's get this over with. I think in the next series of Banter Wars, I shall just cut these bits. Put in the comments below if you agree, because just seeing the observer bot getting embarrassed on a day. Oh wait, hold on. I think, is it one? Ruddy bollock. It's what? Really? Really? Ruddy, really? I'm fed up. It's put on a plate for you, observer bot, and you replays, highlights, all those things. Why do you do this to yourself? It's no wonder the views on this channel are going nose diving. We've lost 2 more robots. Red Baron, Mega SFTW had to win that, and they didn't. Well, 4 robots gone. Let's see if we can lose any more. We've already lost Mario's robot, Let's Go, Hook Echo and Quantos. It's up to them. Between those 2, really. Mario bringing up the numbers on top of Hook Echo. Who's a house robot today? Let's see if they can not embarrass themselves. Mario's on its back straight from the start here. I don't think it's going to last much longer. It's flinged across the arena. Here it is, getting tormented and bullied. Both the other 2 robots have been relatively impressive so far. Hook Echo on a mighty 4 points, almost tossed itself out the arena there, but that's Mario's robot. The observer bot is back in the ring, maybe to redeem itself, and I think it's doing alright. Mario's gone. And look at this! Hook Echo! In underneath Quantos. Could we have a surprise in the making? Look at the difference between those paint jobs, the crayon vomit and the army paint job. Quite a contrast, but I like it. I like it a lot. But look at these attacks from Hook Echo. It's doing itself proud here. Go on, boy! And I think that could be it, you know. Hook Echo runs away almost victoriously towards the observer bot. Thinks it's won. And you know what? Quantos isn't moving. It's stuck there against the arena sidewall. And Hook Echo is not letting Observer Bot take a look. It's bullying Observer Bot. Do your job, Observer Bot. Go on. No, that's it. Quantos is gone. Hook Echo. What a performance on this robot. And could we have a second dark horse? Could we have a darker horse? Slightly more crayony horse. A horse covered in crayons. That's it. Hook Echo is the horse covered in crayons. And that's how much we rate its chances here on Banter Wars. That is if it doesn't put itself on the floor flipper. Come on, Observer Bot, you know you need to do something here. You need to redeem yourself. Don't embarrass yourself. Do us proud. Do the house robots justice. You're not doing it so far. You're against a box. A box with one of the least efficient weapon systems known to man. But you saw there the self-righting system of Hook Echo. Quite sturdy. It just needs to avoid getting put on its side. There goes one of its weapons, but that won't matter too much, it's still got plenty left. Closing to the end of the battle now, and thank God for that, there goes another Hook Echo weapon. It's starting to fall to pieces now, this machine. But it's stuck on its back now. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Can it self-right? It's trying, and can we just go? Can we just end this? I'm getting fed up. Look at Observer Bot. That's a new tactic, using those spikes to defeat Hook Echo. Mario didn't last long in this battle. Quantos lasted a little bit longer, but Mario still on 0 points. It's been an incredibly disappointing performance by the Cedar robot. But look at this by Hook Echo, pinning Quantos against the arena sidewall. A brilliant little tactic. but it couldn't beat the worst of all, the Observer Bot. Bad luck, Hook Echo. And this is what it does to the table. We're closing to the end now. Still got 5 robots in it. Chasm Ultra needs to win the next battle, really. And who's it against? We've got Laser Laceration and Oni against Chasm. Oni already out. Laser Laceration on an impressive 6 points. If Laser Laceration wins this, it puts itself in good stead for the last round. Remember, we've yet to have Quantos, Laser Laceration, and an ordinary robot face each other. They will face each other in the last round. So if Laser Laceration were to win this, or even draw this, then we've got a very interesting last round ahead. Chasm underneath Oni, who's playing for consolidation points here. Chasm itself just scraping by with a chance here. If it gets a good result, that was a good flip. Taking up both Oni and Laser Laceration with that one. It's doing a good job so far. It's using that mace as well on its opponents. Smoking a bit though. That mace of Oni doing some damage on the top of Chasm, but that's another good flip. And another good flip from Chasm. It's been quite impressive so far. Perhaps a bit unlucky in the past rounds. Well, lucky in the first one, definitely. Perhaps a bit unlucky in the second. But look at these flips on both Laser Laceration and Oni. A very impressive robot this time around, Chasm. No Banter Wolves to defeat it here today. Maybe it will face Banter Wolves again in the future, I don't know. Has a real thing against them. A fierce rivalry that I'm sure we'll see again in Banter Wars 3.5. Laser Laceration is missing some of its weaponry. Only it's missing its weaponry completely. I didn't see that. But now, Chasm comes in for the kill on Oni. It just needs to turn it on its back, and that could be Oni well and truly out of it. 0 points. Fat Naka is interested, curious. These attacks from Chasm, devastating to the hopes and dreams of Oni. And it's on its side. And I think that could be it now, because Chasm's more interested in Laser Laceration than it is on the doomed Japanese rapporteur. Good stuff from Chasm so far. I think it's been on top since the start here, and Laser Laceration wants to do something. Because if it gets 9 points, that puts it with a real good shot. All it will need to do then is get to a playoff at least. But Chasm now on its back. It can self-right, or can it? You see both the self-righting arms are stuck in the on position. The outward position. Can it self-right? Laser Laceration is tormenting Chasm now. I think Chasm's struggling, and though it's bossed this fight from the start, Laser Laceration has suddenly turned on the heat, and Chasm is in serious danger. Laser Laceration pins it against the side, and Chasm is simply not moving. It's not getting out of this. What a disappointing end for Chasm. It couldn't self-right in the end of that. Something was wrong with the self-righting arms. Not sure what, but it's so impressive at the start here. A really good performance from Chasm. Oni was soon defeated, but then this move. And Chasm simply couldn't retract those self-righting arms. It was doomed. So a fortuitous 3 points of Laser Laceration put it top. Look at this. 3 robots still in it, and they all face each other in the last round.
Why do I even Give it here.
Nope.
Give it here.
My pig.
Give it here.
My pig.
Comment. You. An
Then
artist.
there was 3.
Is that it?
Mm.
Is that literally all you've had to say?
Yeah.
Do you breathe through your face? Do you?
Yes.
Good. I thought so. Right. Don't expect him back next time. So we have 3 robots left in this one. Laser Laceration, an Ordinary Robot, and Quantos. And guess what? They all face each other in the last battle of this episode.
Good. At least we'll have something interesting at the end of it now, won't we?
Yeah, but we have got 2 battles of the ones that are already out to get through. And the sumo! More fun to be had.
Go on then, let's get it over with.
My robot might win this one.
I doubt it.
An Ordinary Robot 3, it's still in with a chance.
I don't think it will.
Well, who do you think is going to win?
Lazy Laceration, the one which is top and won everything so far.
If it wins... No. If it comes second and gets 10 points, then it will go to a playoff.
Right, okay.
No matter what happens. If Lazy Laceration comes second, it goes straight to a playoff. And we have another battle to watch. More fun!
More battle.
Yes, and commiserations to the losers. They were good. They tried hard. Well done. What? They tried hard. Unlike you. They're more respectable than you. Got it. I hear that all too often.
It's alright, I like the pig. I like the noises that it makes.
Why? Sumo! Sumo! Sumo!
I agree. Let's go to the sumo. I still don't know a mobility scooter wins the second round of the sumo, and it's gonna be fun. Let's go see it. Oh, this arena. Oh, it's. Sorry, I got carried away there. Just look at those claws at the side and the fire grid. Everything you could ever want. This is, I still don't know, another one of Prime Minister's robots, and then this robot from Happy Wheels, the game that nobody seems to play anymore. Completely irrelevant. Outdated. And will it be outplayed by, I still don't know. It looks like it so far, because that's a good push by, I still don't know, and the mobility scooter loses its title. The mobility scooter, always such a strong contender in the sumo, is defeated in seconds here by the impressive I still don't know. Well done.
I love the sumo.
That was really worth the title.
It was
wasn't it?
brilliant.
It was pig.
It was everything I could have ever wanted.
The only thing or problem was it wasn't over soon.
I know, it took. That was the one thing. It did drag on a bit.
Somewhat.
Just a little bit. A bit like us, really. Oh no, we've corrected that problem.
Yeah.
There was one problem last time. It's almost like we got cut off mid-sentence.
And we're back for round 4, the last round. We're going to get the 2 losing battles out the way first so we can save the best for last. We have Mario, Oni, and Mega SFTW. These 3 at the bottom of the table, playing for pride, really, because 2 of them are on 0 points. Oni and It's a Me, or Mario, Let's Go, whatever it's called. Oni and Mario, come on, good performance, let's see one. Mario's getting a beating already from Oni with that impressive hammer weapon, Mega SFTW on its back. That one needs to get back onto its wheels if it wants to get some points. So we could see a robot get 0 points for the first time ever in Banter Wars Series 3, and that will be a shocker. Oh, Mario gets turned over by Fat Knacker, but there you go. You see, it can self-right if given the right circumstances. Now it's under Mega SFTW, and I think it's lost the weapon again. Oh no, it's still got a bit of the weapon left. No, it hasn't. It's lost all of it. Mega SFTW attacked by the arena spikes. Oh, and Mario too. And that's it on its back. And I think Mario, yes, it's defeated. Mario, defeated by arena spikes. Look at this. How embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing. Anyway, how did that happen? I don't know. Mega SFTW and Oni fighting for prideful 3 points. Mario has 0 in this competition, the first robot to do that so far in Banter Wars. Only impressive so far. Mega SFTW is now on its back, and I think that could be it now. Only a respectable 3 points in this competition. Hasn't been too bad really, it's been unlucky in its previous fights, and now gets the 3 points it deserves. A good battle with our 3 lowest ranked robots in this competition. Mega SFTW and It's Me, Mario, Let's Go, whatever. Disappointing. But Oni, well done. Finally getting 3 points on the board. And this is what it does. They all finish at the bottom of the table, but Oni no longer lasts. And look at Mario's robot. That is embarrassing. Next we have the 3 mid-table mediocres. These 3, again, haven't got a chance to get to the grand final, but they've performed pretty well so far, I think. Red Baron, Hook Echo, and Chasm. Right, Red Baron, you need to stop this. Look, the house robots aren't for you to play with. They aren't. Get back to Chasm and Hook Echo. Those 2 are doing well at the moment. Chasm is... Oh, that's a good attack. It's a front flip and all. Bravo. Bravo. Bravo, Red Baron. But now getting attacked by Chasm. Look at this. A flip and a front flip. Hook Echo on its back, on its side even, and it's struggling. It's really struggling. Red Baron taking a few flips from Chasm, but can still come back into this, getting tossed and turned everywhere. Needs to get that flipper in onto the side of Chasm, because as we've seen, Chasm seems to struggle to self-right sometimes. Hook Echo, I think, is out of it. A good performance in this heat so far from Hook Echo, but it just hasn't quite cooked the mustard, has it? Just not quite been good enough. Better than his old robot hit and run, admittedly. Chasm toying with Red Baron now. Chasm has, all 3 of these robots, to be fair, been pretty unlucky throughout this competition, and given any other heat, they might have done pretty well. Maybe not so much Red Baron, who's got a preoccupation with attacking house robots and going out of the arena. Chasm, on the other hand, has been very impressive so far. Pushes Red Baron towards the other side of the ring, using that flipper and tossing Red Baron out of the ring. Chasm, you told us you couldn't do that, and you've gone and done it. Chasm took a robot out of the ring. Look at this. You are a liar, Tail of the Toaster. Your robot can do it after all. Red Baron has probably spent more time out of the ring than it has in the ring in this episode. In this heap. There's got to be a special award for that, surely. It's been out of the ring 3 times over the course of this heap. Now Boopy has the wonderful job of disposing of Chasm. Well done, Chasm. Brilliant performances so far. Puts him 3rd in the table. Well done. Another good battle. Hook Echo, though, failed to impress in this one. Put on its side and never quite recovered. Red Baron took a beating from Chasm. Let's face it, this battle was all about Chasm. A brilliant performance, and finished it in the most appropriate way we know in Banter Wars. Well done, Chasm. Hope to see you again soon. One battle to go, and look who it is. Chasm puts himself in 3rd place, but briefly perhaps, Quantos, an ordinary robot, and Lace Laceration fight for the place in the grand final. So this is it now. One of these robots will progress. If Laser Laceration gets 1 point from this battle, then we will see a playoff. Do we hope for that? Do we? I don't know. I don't know what we hope for, but we will see one of these 3 progress, and they've all been pretty damn good. Laser Laceration perhaps a bit fortunate to get the 3 wins, but 3 wins, it's got to take some level of skill. It's attacking Observabot at the moment. Quantos taking a battering from an ordinary robot, who itself has probably been the most impressive robot we've seen in this heap. It's been absolutely menacing. I'm not surprised. It is the robot from the pits of hell, and Quantos and Laser Laceration are feeling the pinch. They're feeling Satan's wrath at the moment. Now Quantos gets a good attack on the back of an ordinary robot, turning it over, but easily back onto its wheels. Quantos is really under the cosh. Laser Laceration has lost part of its weapon, and I think this is only going one way at the moment. An ordinary robot, impressive, almost putting Laser Laceration out of the ring. That would have been it. That would have been Laser Laceration out. and one of the other two through. But Laser Laceration is still in it, and that's a good attack on the back of an ordinary robot. Quantos has hardly done anything so far. It's just been bullied, it's been harassed, and I think we could well be seeing the end of Quantos here. We could well be seeing the end of Quantos. And if it goes before Laser Laceration, that means Laser Laceration has got some good odds here. It is 2 points ahead of both of these two. Laser Laceration attacking the back of an ordinary robot, but an ordinary robot has sensed its most dangerous opposition and taken out Quantos. Quantos is dead. That means that we're either going to go to a playoff or we're going to get Laser Laceration in the final. But that's it now. I think that's it. Laser Laceration could not stand up to the pressure of an ordinary robot, blimey. And it's destroyed. An ordinary robot turns it into a playoff. Both on 10 points, an ordinary robot and Laser Laceration. We are going to be going to a playoff, and it will be a good one. And you've got to say, an ordinary robot, blimey, has got to be favourite. It's attacking the Observer bot now. We've seen that all too often in these episodes. Over the arena flipper, ever prominent. What a good battle that was. Quantos really didn't stand a chance. An ordinary robot, so impressive. So impressive. And good to see as well. The runner-up in Banter Wars Series 1, absent in Banter Wars Series 2, and it hasn't shown signs of letting up. It's only gone and improved. Unlike other seeded robots that we've seen from the first series that have failed to impress. Brilliant stuff here. Now under pressure again, the Observer bot. What's it got? What can it do? What can it do? I know I'm speaking so highly of it, that's because it's my robots and, you know, ego and all that sort of stuff. Observer bot is doomed. What a fight. Brilliant stuff from an ordinary robot. Quantos didn't even get a shout in. Laser Laceration tried to have an impact, but let's face it, it was all about an ordinary robot. Laser Laceration almost out of the arena. That would have given Quantos more of a chance, but no, it wasn't to be. And we're going to a playoff. But before that, we'll take a look at the table, have a bit of analysis, and then we'll go see what happens. So this is how the table is finished. We've got two robots still left in this, both on 10 points. An ordinary robot will feel unlucky. Remember, it got thrown into the pit by the arena flipper in the first round. If not for that, it could have got the mighty 12 points, which you've only seen once by Hurricane. Mega SFTW and Oni managed to get some respectable points on the board, but let's go. 0 points from a seeded robot. That is mega disappointing. Well done to the other competitors as well. Some great performances in there. Let's have a last bit of analysis, shall we?
Now I have Mario here, our last place robot with 0 points. I'd like to present you with this award of absolutely nothing.
Mario built such a good robot.
No, you didn't. It was awful. Last place, 0 points. Absolute rubbish.
It is not Mario's fault. It's
Okay, that's enough of that. We now go on to the playoff battle now. Shut up. Shut up or leave.
But it's me. No.
Between Laser Laceration and an ordinary robot 3. Let's see who's going to win.
It's me, Mario should win.
Out.
Let's go.
Embarrassing, humiliating, and downright cretinous. And you could say the same about Mario too. This is the playoff. One of these two robots is going in. No house robots present, just these two to fight it out for the top place. A good first attack by Laser Laceration. This is brilliant already to start. And an ordinary robot, despite all the brilliance earlier, is under immediate pressure from Laser Laceration. Gets away from it now, and now starts to get underneath Laser Laceration and starts to throw it around the ring. This could be devastating for Laser Laceration. Head-to-head stuff, this. Brilliant, I love it. Laser Laceration needs to control itself more. It's against the arena wall. This is dangerous. This could be it now. An ordinary robot might not let up here. It's falling to pieces. Laser laceration. Look at that. It's just shedded all of its little bits. It's like it's gone into winter. This is his winter coat. No, summer. One of the two. I'm getting confused. I'm confusing myself. Either way, it's a sorry sight. It's smoking. It's got hardly any weaponry left. Even more smoke pouring, and this is it now, I think. Well done to an ordinary robot. Commiserations to Laser Laceration and Golden Flame, who at the start said it wouldn't make it very far. It did well. Well done. A very creditable performance by Laser Laceration, and at the start it actually looked like it was going to be on top, but as soon as an ordinary robot got a foothold, that was it. It was over. Both very impressive robots, but we'll be seeing an Ordinary Robot 3 in the grand final. Brilliant stuff.
Well, that was a fantastic playoff.
Yeah.
What are you going to say to me?
I think you made that robot a little bit overpowered.
Well, technically, I didn't make it. Satan made it.
Oh, right, okay, that's the reason why it won then.
It certainly is. Well, come on. Bow down.
No.
Hands and knees.
No.
Why?
Just no.
I was looking forward to that. Anyway, my robot won and goes through to the grand final to join Chime Slasher, Facetious Goose, Naked Rat 2, and Hurricane.
Good.
That's 5 robots in so far. Who's going to win? Out of those lot.
Hurricane.
Hurricane.
I hope.
Harry Kane. I think Harry Kane will win too.
As long as it isn't yours. I don't really care who wins. You'd be completely insufferable for another year.
Me? Insufferable? Why? What a foolish notion!
See, it's already started. Please somebody beat him.
Just because your robots are all rubbish.
No, I've just not made any.
Oh yeah. Exactly, that's how rubbish it is.
Even in Series 2 I didn't make mine.
You got less points than Mario. And he got an award for how crap he was.
It's alright. For then I can't give him an award.
Anyway, enough of you. I've had enough of your tongue.
Right.
Vile and venomous.
Bye everybody.
See you next time. Not that again. Bye. I was saying that to you. Cheerio.
Bye.